Many see Africa as the dark continent, but we see Africa as a place of opportunity, a place filled with incredible potential leaders, a place standing strong in character and stewardship to make a significant difference. But unless we have a firm foundation, depth, character and solid stewardship principles, we are building a sandcastle. We are living in an African society in which people are lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boasters, disobedient to authority, unthankful, unforgiving, slanderous, without self-control, and despisers of good. We see the signals of an African society that is barren of virtue and stewardship principles. I believe stewardship and character-based training programs can make a significant difference. Stewardship and character-based training programs are the kind of training and inspiration that change people and in turn can change communities. We do not need to compromise on issues of character and stewardship. So what are we saying? Business is in a survival mode, and in order to survive, it believes it has to do it in a way that even allows corruption. The following symptoms are very evident if you look at business today. How much can I make? Money becomes the master. It is about personal successes and personal gain, short-term gain. It is centered around the person, his success and happiness. The sources of significance have become power, work and riches. And then also success is all about achievement and no longer about faithfulness. The focus is on temporal rewards and no longer on eternal rewards. And then lastly, goals are needed to benefit you and not to fulfill the will of God. So what are our dreams and goals and projects in Africa? When we dream about Africa, we see a new wave of stewardship, a new wave of business God's way, a new way of entrepreneurship God's way, a new wave of governance God's way, and a new wave of marriage and money God's way everywhere, in the marketplace, in tea rooms, in boardrooms, in offices, in houses, in workshops, on building sites, and on the streets, every day of the week. But real stewardship transformation always starts with the renewal of our minds and hearts, but must be followed by changed behavior and practices. We don't promote a quick fix recipe with certain steps to get to the preferred end result, but more of a process with certain elements. We are not called to be passive spectators who wait to be served and entertained, but are called to be ambassadors and agents of God's kingdom. Instead of surviving in Africa to make a living, we are tasked to transform it with God's power and guidance. So I'm repeating myself by saying, support our vision. As we are passionate about making a significant impact in Africa and seeing that everyone, everywhere, faithfully live by God's financial principles in every area of their lives. But for us to continue implementing these stewardship and character principles, we need business, communities, organizations, media, educational organizations, local government, and people in the art, sports, and entertainment world to get involved and consider making a commitment to enroll for further development and increase their support. So become part of the change. Take a stand for stewardship and character like never before. One determined leader can make a significant difference. A small group of determined people can change the course of history. It is time to rise up, Africa.